more chemical species combine to form a more complex product, and sometimes a byproduct. A demonstration of this would be the Oreo McFlurry. The ingredients for an Oreo McFlurry include ice cream and Oreos. If we put the making of an Oreo McFlurry into a chemical equation, it will look something like this. An Oreo plus ice cream becomes an Oreo McFlurry. This resembles the synthesis equation format, which is A plus B is equal to AB. The Oreo and ice cream resembling an element, and the McFlurry resembling the product or a compound. An example of a product of a synthesis reaction would be ammonia. If you look at the chemical equation for ammonia, on the left side you have nitrogen plus hydrogen is equal to ammonia. Nitrogen and hydrogen are single elements and ammonia is a complex compound. That means that without the synthesis reaction, products that use ammonia such as cleansing products, detergents, and fertilizers would not exist. Some examples of products that require the synthesis reaction process would be water, one of our life's essentials in universe's solvent, and photosynthesis, the process which plants have to go through in order to get their energy and produce oxygen and glucose.
Chemical reactions in chemistry are generally seen as signs of the future. However, increasingly, there are many negative aspects of chemistry, such as disposal of chemical byproducts and waste disposal sites that have limited capacity. These have resulted in environmental and health problems, which are a huge issue even today. Additionally, the development of chemistry and chemical reactions have produced a wide variety of drugs used for medical reasons. However, many of which are abused today and misused. Some examples include mood-altering drugs and crystal meth.
Thanks to the science of chemistry, we have discovered that living things exist only as a result of chemical reactions, and every living thing is a sophisticated, self-managing chemistry set. Our high-tech society would be impossible without our ability to control chemical reactions. Without the understanding of the synthesis reaction, chemists and scientists would never be able to develop the process of chemical synthesis and organic synthesis to invent artificial clothing, plastic, technology products, etc. We wouldn't have things like polymer, nylon, table saw, cleaning liquid, etc. Without the understanding of synthesis reactions, we would never have understood the concept of energy and how plants, the very start of our food chain, make their own food and energy, which later gets consumed by us. We would have never known how water on our earth came to be, and we certainly wouldn't make our own water. Knowledge of synthesis reaction, human history would have been extremely different, and the world would certainly be very different from today. Our ancestors learned to harness and control the reaction between oxygen and wood to make fire, to release metals from their ores to make axes, hammers, etc., to convert limestone to calcium oxide, the basis of cement and concrete, to build everything around us. We definitely would be a lot less advanced and intelligent. Even the human body itself relies on chemical reactions to function. Hydrogen and oxygen produce water through a synthesis reaction, and water makes up 80% of a human body, present everywhere in our digestive systems, blood, etc. Our body goes through chemical reactions every day so that we can digest and break down the chemicals that make up the food we eat. Chemical reactions, especially synthesis reactions, are the base of chemical engineering, where they are used for the synthesis of new compounds from natural raw materials such as petroleum and mineral ores. It is essential to make the reaction as efficient as possible, maximizing the yield and minimizing the amount of reagents, energy inputs, and waste. Chemical reactions are also very important in biological systems in the creation of new materials and are used to regenerate energy sources. Our high-tech society would be impossible without our ability to control chemical reactions. The extraordinary intelligence we possess, the same brain power that has taken over the earth today. In fact, it is only because of this intelligence we continue to thrive. It is therefore extremely important to constantly update and pass on our knowledge to the future generations of humans who will live on, about the synthesis reactions that have taken over the world today.